right, Dragon parents, we're gonna work on our basic blocking for our Dragons kids now. There's a few that we work on in our kata. It's called the star block. We work on our basic blocks, up, in, out. But we're gonna work on them from our training stance and our fighting stance, making sure that they know that each block means a different thing. The up block would be if somebody swings at their head, our hands come up above our head. Our in block would be if they come straight at our face and we block here. And our out block would be something if they're coming out from the sides, aiming at the ears, where we block out like this. The most important thing is you want to make sure that the kids know that the blocks are just as important and should be done just as strong as a punch. If they're doing their blocks and just putting them there, then whatever's coming at them, they're not going to be protected as well from. So when we do our punches that the hand pops out, we want to make sure that our blocks pop out just as hard. When we do our blocks, we want to make sure a couple things. Our up block should, one, come together and be like a roof of a house. We don't want to have the hole in the roof. We want our hands, thumbs coming, or our fists coming together like this, and we want to have from elbow to fist, this part extended out to block. The same idea with the in block. We want to make sure that when we pull the in block, pop straight out, we want to use this part of our hand here, and we want to make sure that our hands stay together. We don't want to have a hole in our shield where they could fit a punch or something in between. We want to make sure that that hole is plugged up and our guard is here. The other idea with the in block that we see a ton of is maybe their hands are all the way together, but their hands end up on their face. We don't want them on their face. We want space from the face and the fists. Very similar to the up block. Doesn't happen as much, but if the hands are on the head, they're just hitting themselves at that point. So we want to have space from the fist to the head for both blocks. Final block is our out block, and we want to think of that like a square. We don't want to have the two sides bent in like this. We almost want to think of it like they're making muscles, just like this. And again, they're not bent in where the arms could collapse. We have that square formation or the bicep position like this, and we pull back to guard when we're done. And those are the three basic blocks we're going to go through in Dragons class.